Just want to give you a few updates coming in the last hours. Iran upgrades military to defeat Israel. And looks like they have proposed a $46 billion budget for the military to the parliament, and it was approved. Iran's National Security Committee has approved the general outlines of a draft bill aimed at strengthening the country's armed forces in response to perceived Israeli threats. The bill, backed by 120 lawmakers, calls for expanded military readiness and increased funding. This is coming after, guys, as I have mentioned in my other video, that IRGC second in command, Ali Fazli, he said Iran is going to be producing ballistic missiles at a speed and pace that was never seen before in its history. Right now, they have 2,000 to 2,500 ballistic missiles when they went to war with Israel. But in the next few years, Ali Fazli said that number will increase from 2,000 to 2,500 to 18,000 ballistic missiles. Therefore, it makes sense when we see this kind of budget, $46 billion bill getting approved. Key military leaders and defense officials participated in the discussions. This comes after Iran announced a 200% increase in its defense budget last year, pushing next year's military spending estimate to $46 billion. The move underscores Tehran's growing urgency in confronting regional adversaries, i.e., Israel, United States of Israel. Now, I want to talk about this another report here, and this is about IDF admitting error as Israeli missile bleeds Gaza kids collecting water. Nothing new. I mean, this genocide is everyday news, unfortunately. The IDF admitted a Gaza airstrike targeting an Islamic Jihad operative mistakenly hit a water distribution site due to a technical fault, killing 10 civilians, including 6 children. The incident triggered fresh war crime allegations amid stalled ceasefire talks. Yeah, these are all nonsense. They do not make mistake when they kill children. That is something that is guaranteed. Now, I want to take a listen at this video. Pete Hegseth. United States, the military is changing its tactics. They're now relying on drones, but not just any drone, cheaper drone. One day a time will come when you will see the American military's drone are made in China. I mean, come on. They cannot produce iPhone. How can they produce a drone? Unbelievable. Let's take a listen.
First, we're going to bolster the U.S. drone manufacturing base by producing thousands of American-made products, prioritizing Buy American. We'll arm combat units with a variety of low-cost American-crafted drones, leveraging our world-leading engineers and AI experts. And third, we're going to train as we expect to fight. Senior officers, well, I'll grab this because it's the memo. Senior officers must overcome bureaucratic risk aversion in budgeting, weaponeering, and training. So here's the memo we're signing today, delivered via drones.
Delivered via drone. Again, as I said, guys, they cannot manufacture iPhone. How can they have a plant for drones? Military drones. We are talking about very expensive stuff. And if they go for the cheaper one, obviously that will not be as effective. But guess what? China has already figured this all out long time ago, while US was still invading and bombing other countries, especially Muslim countries. China already knows all of this stuff. So they must be laughing at the moment when they see Pete Hegseth is announcing, we're going to be manufacturing drone and this will happen, that will happen. Yeah, we don't care. And the other thing that you also notice is that the warfare tactic is changing everywhere. You know, they are sending military aircraft carriers. Those carriers, like the Nimitz class carrier, like Carl Vinson, Nimitz CVN 668, I think the number. These are sitting ducks in the Mediterranean and the Red Sea. They could be annihilated by China in a matter of just 20 minutes. Exactly, that's what the Chinese ministry said. Actually, it was coming from Pete Hegseth, not Chinese ministry, sorry. Pete Hegseth himself said that our entire fleet of warships could be destroyed by China in just 20 minutes. Unbelievable. But here you have Pete Hegseth making some very good announcement, exciting announcement. The United States court has expedited the process of manufacturing indigenous drones after Russia and Iran hiked the production of unmanned machines. Secretary of State Pete Hegseth announced the quote U.S. drone dominance plan aimed at fast-tracking production of made-in-America drones. Yeah, good luck with that, made in America. As I said, you go to a war with China, China will shoot down your drone, and lo and behold, they will see the drone was manufactured, made in China. There is this new report coming here, this one. Hours after Israeli plan gets leaked, Iran's officials post makes Israelis panic. In other words, what this report is suggesting is that Iran is going to be using atomic bomb on Israel. So what happened? A top Iranian official posted an image on social media depicting mushroom clouds over a map of Israel, widely interpreted as a nuclear threat. The provocative post came just hours after leaks revealed Prime Minister Netanyahu's secret war plans against Iran. Discussed with U.S. President Donald Trump, while Trump expressed a preference for diplomacy, he did not object to Israel's potential new strike if Iran restarts its nuclear weapons program. As you can see on the screen here, some of the images, very, very bad looking images, to say the least. Iran doesn't have nuclear weapon, but if they have one, and they can get one. Recently, Vladimir Putin told Iran to agree to a zero enrichment deal with United States. That could be because Putin is ready to give a nuclear bomb to Iran. But I will not trust Putin on this because he did nothing when Israel attacked Iran. Really, it was all, for the most part, it was all talk. So no, Iran should not go zero enrichment yet. But again, it depends on Israel and United States behavior. But Putin, what he suggested, it could be also indicative that Putin told Iran, hey, if you are coming under attack with a nuclear weapon by Israel, we will give you one. But we will see what happens if that is exactly going to be the case. And also we know that Medvedev is Russia's very top person, Vladimir Putin's right-hand man. He said that if Iran wants to get a nuclear weapon, he can get it anytime. There are a lot of parties who are going to be supplying or delivering a nuclear weapon to Iran if they want one. Subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video.